Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video. So we're here playing Need for Speed Heat today. Well, I'm playing it. No one else is playing with me this time. I'm about to hop on some Rainbow Six and record a video there. But I'm recording this so I can post this today because I'm behind on some footage. Some of it got corrupted while saving it, and it was actually really fucking funny. But aside from that, so we're going to be going through my garage in Need for Speed Heat. On some of my live streams that I did, I've had people come in my live streams and ask me to show my garage, what kind of cars I have, and just like what I've been driving and racing. I haven't played this game in such a long time, and this is the car that I bought last. So we're gonna be going through my garage, each and every car, what I've done to them, if they've come stock, how much they costed, how much I put into them, what rating they're at, if they'll beat this, if they'll lose to this, like this, that, whatever, and we'll just start from there. So to start off with, we have my 2018 McLaren 600 LT. I believe this car costs around 280,000 in game. All the prices are in game, by the way. This car costs around 280,000. I put another 250,000 into upgrades. As you can see, I have all Ultimate Plus parts in Elite. And it's now a rating of 400 plus. The accelerator, how much power does this have actually? Has almost 1,000 horsepower. Potential horsepower. Wait, what am I missing? Oh wait, yeah, this. Yeah, I don't have all the Ultimate Plus parts. So, well, I have Ultimate parts, not Ultimate Plus. The only Ultimate Plus part I have is an exhaust. So, there's that. So everything is Ultimate, Super, and Elite that you can get. I have, there wasn't much I could do to this car. The only thing I could do was change the rims, tires, and I think that was it. And obviously the exhaust sound and whatever, so. Sounds like a McLaren, you know? So I changed the stance. Paint and wrap was actually a really cool wrap. There was a lot of colors that I could go through, but this one was cool, and this one is Parker's from Vehicle Virgins. This is his car, except it doesn't have the roof scoop. I wish you could put a roof scoop on this car. I really do, but I can't. So what we have is just the classic, blue. I like this blue, so we have that on there with the carbon fiber hood. Everything underneath is carbon fiber since it's a 600 LT. All the splitters and all the diffusers are carbon, as well as the side skirts. The wing in the back is supposed to be matte carbon, like dry carbon, but it's not in this game. I've seen a 600 LT in real life. I've sat in one, and the one that I sat in had the dry carbon fiber with like the protective film over it. So it was a very cool. Everything else carbon fiber wise is realistic except for the wing, oh, and the roof comes carbon as well, but that's black for some reason. And you can't change the color of the wing or anything like that. So it kind of sucks, but you know, it's whatever. But other than that, everything is just realistic as it is. I can't turn, like, headlights realistic, sounds realistic, diffuser, rims, all that's realistic. So what we'll do is we'll go through each and every car. I have it organized like what I would like it in real life. So this is the way. So okay, so we'll go with the cars that aren't showing. So that's showing. This is the starter car. I chose this car because when I started this game, my dad was behind me, and this is his like ultimate BMW. Like he loves this thing, so I went with this BMW. This is the car that you start with. And I haven't changed it since I started the game. This was my first ever car. This is what I said I would want to do to this BMW. Like I was thinking to myself, I want this to be my BMW. Like every car that I customize is what I would want it to be in real life. So, like, if you don't like my cars, you don't like my cars. Not that big of a deal. But this is the way I'd want my BMW. Maybe not wide-bodied, but why I was going with a drift setup, so wide-body was like the best looking for it because I got the drift tires on, I got the rims on, and all that, whatever. I got the big wing diffuser, splitter, canards, stuff like that, you know. So this is my BMW. I don't think I have Ultimate Plus parts on it. I don't even think I can add Ultimate Plus parts on it. Yeah, I can't even add Ultimate Plus parts on it. So this is the BMW. It's a rating of 332. It's actually pretty quick. You know, not very many people upgrade their very first cars. I don't drive this thing around because when I'm in an online game and I talk game chat, a lot of us meet up and have like car shows and do this, do that. I bring this to some car shows because not very many people bring classic BMWs this, like, whatever. So I bring this sometimes. Everybody seems to like it, so I'm not going to change it. But, I mean, it goes, you know. I wouldn't go against my RX-7 or the R32 GTR, you know. So, yeah, so I have this. It's not bad, but other than that, so... Clearly you didn't get my Snapchat. So. Fucking idiot. Dumbass. Go play your game. We'll join after. Yeah, just go play a fucking game, dipshit. Join after. I'll join after. I'm just recording a video. Fucking guy always wants to be in a video. Dumbass. He opened it 4 minutes ago. Fucking bullshit. Alright, as we were saying, so we'll go to the next car. So we've gone with the 600 LT. This is like an off-road car. I don't have off-road tires on it because it is so fun to drift in. Like, it's an off-road car, but it's meant for racing. So I kick ass on off-road races with this. It's just insane, you know. Like, I love the look of it too. Like, if I were to buy a Subaru, this would be the Subaru to buy. I wouldn't buy what do you call it, I can't remember what you called them. It's like the little two-door ones and whatever. I would buy this, oh shit, I just hit my mic, my bad. But yeah, I would buy this Subaru if I had the chance. Like, if I had the chance between a, I don't even know, like a Ford Focus and this, I'd go with this. Like, this is a cool, fun car to just drive in. One of my friends has this car, and it is quick. Like, it's twin turboed, full, like, it's got race headers, it's got a full built engine, twin turbo, exhaust, race brakes, axles, all this. And he goes to rallies and this, that, whatever. And it is fast. Like, it's a little bit, like, unroad legal. Like, it's a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal, you know? So, but anyways, like, all my cars in this game are loud as well. Like, this is how I would like my car to sound. You know? So aside from that, we'll go to the next car. That's showing. This is not showing. Okay, so I have this car. Funny story. So there's a girl named Katie. Oh no, that was about the Subaru. My bad. But anyways, this BMW I like. I'll explain the Katie story later. This BMW I love. This is like, if I were to buy an M5, this is the way I'd want it to be. I'm not saying I will buy an M5 out of an M2, an M3, or an M4, but an M5, if I were to buy an M5, this is the way I'd want it to look. Like, stock rims on an M5 look great. People can prove me wrong about that. I don't care. This is the color I'd want it. There's carbon fiber splitter, diffuser, M package on it, and I'd lower to the way I'd want it. Like, no big deal for a big wing and all that. But yeah, so this is the way I'd want it to be. It just sounds good, you know? So this is a rating of 374. The Subaru's faster than this. So, okay, about the Katie story. The Subaru, the reason why it looks like this is, though I like it too. I like it too. But the reason why it looks like that is because a girl named Katie loves the WRXs, and it's STIs, whatever. It's the year that she would want, so she customized it, not me. So, other than that. So, let's go to a car that is not showing. We'll do... Alright, we'll just go down the line, you know? So, where am I? Okay. BRZ. This is my favorite Subaru ever to be built. If I had a decision between the WRX and the BRZ, BRZ all the way. This is my favorite. This is probably one of my favorite cars that I own. Even though it's a Subaru, like, oh yeah, I have an Aventador in the back. I have a 458 in the back. I have a Pagani in the back. This is one of my favorite cars to drive. It's fast, it drifts, and it handles really, really, really well. I just love the look of it. If I were to buy a WRX, or not a WRX, a BRZ, sorry, this is the car, and the way, and the color, and just everything about this car. This is the way it would be. Identical. I do not care. Identical. It would have the Rocket Bunny wide body, the Rocket Bunny wing, diffuser, the BBS wheels, the Toyo tires, the tinted windows all blacked out, the Rocket Bunny splitter, and just the carbon fiber hood with the vents. I just love the look of this car. I love it. I love the sound of it. Hey, look, I'll start it up and you can hear the sound of it. Like, you can't beat it. You can't. I like the new style taillights that are blacked out, so when you turn it off, they're all black. And the old style I don't even know if these are the old style headlights. I think they are. But the old style headlights are my favorite, and the new style taillights are my favorite. I love this car. This is exactly the way I'd spec it out. And it didn't come like this. It came stock. It came stock with... I'll show you. It came stock with these taillights. I do not like these. I despise these taillights. I absolutely hate them. The new taillights, I love. The new taillights look really, really, really good. And now that I have them blacked out, they just look amazing. Like, I don't want rear canards, but just everything about it. Like, I just love everything about it. Rocket Bunny has... Oh, no, they don't have exhausts. Never mind. Okay, but yeah, just everything about this car I love. Oh, I forgot to put a fucking side skirt on it? What? How could I forget something like that? Any nice side skirts? Rocket Bunny. Where's the Rocket Bunny side skirt? Right there. I don't know if I like that, though. See, I was thinking about putting this on on it, but it just looks... I don't know. It looks dumb. Because then it changes the whole front end of the car. And then look how big the fucking splitter is. Absolutely massive. Okay. We'll just put Sibon side skirts on. But other than that, you know... Like, it just looks so good. Easily one of my favorite cars to drive. It is slammed to the ground. I'm might as well slam it to the ground even more. And this is my exhaust setup if anybody wants to buy the BRZ. And so I just love the deep mumble of it. So, all right, off to the next car. Let's see here. We've done the M5 GTR showing Mustang GT. So there's a story to this car. My mom's boyfriend had a Roush Stage 3 Mustang with the exact livery of this Mustang, and this is it has everything in it. It has the Roush 3 Stage 3, or blah, blah, blah. Has the Roush Stage 3 engine and supercharger. It has the exhaust, and it has the rims that I absolutely love on a Mustang. These rims I love on a Mustang. It has everything that I'd want on a Mustang, except it has the front bumper, except I don't like how those bolts are there. If I could take those bolts out, it would be fine. I would love it even more, but I can't take the bolts out, unfortunately, because I want the carbon fiber splitter at the bottom, or the lip, I guess you could say. It has the nice hood. It has the color that I'd want it, and the rear end just looks so good. The exhaust tips. I'm not a huge fan of the dual tipped exhaust, but I love the single exhaust more. But when you turn it off, this thing just looks mean. It sounds mean. This thing is quick. It'll beat, where is it? It'll beat the Aventador behind me. Behind the GTR. It'll beat the Aventador. So this thing's quick. This thing goes, I think it maxes out at 382 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what it maxes out as. But it is quick. It'll beat the Aventador. It's still, like, I use my manual shifters, so L1, R1, to shift. And when I get into fourth, this thing is still spinning. Like, I think this thing has over 1,000 horsepower. Yeah, 1,034 horsepower. That is insane. So this is one of my most powerful cars. But yeah, it's one of the most fun as well. All right, let's see here. What's another one we haven't shown? GT3 RS. My dad's dream car. Again, love this car. Not my most powerful car, but this thing just tracks like crazy. Like, it does what it's meant to do. Probably one of my best looking cars. So yeah, there's that. There's not really much to talk about it. There's no upgrades done to it. I put another 300,000 in upgrades on it. So, all right, next car, Mustang Boss 302 1969. Story to this one: when I was younger, my uncle had a 1969 Mustang GT that was, at the time, the fastest car. I think, no. At the time, I think I was like 6 or 7, and I'm now 16. So this is 10 years ago. Actually, no, it may not have been that long ago, but whatever, you get my point. It was a long time ago. He had a 1969 Mustang GT that was the exact spec as this, except it wasn't a Boss. It had the chrome rims. They weren't like these chrome rims. They were the Star. And it didn't have the spoiler. It didn't have the window shades because this is a Boss, not a GT. And so pretty much it was my favorite car. It still is my favorite car, or one of my favorite cars to this day. I love it. It was great. My dad and my uncle spent so much time on this car. Had like a Ford racing engine in it that pushed like 740 horsepower. It was insane. This thing, like, it sounds like it when it idles. I just brings me back every time I hear this car. I loved that car, and then when he sold it, it was probably the saddest day of my life, or one of, when he sold it. Probably for him as well. because it's just so much to maintain for a classic car, and it was just, I don't know, it was just a sad day. So anyways, this is one of my favorite cars that I own in this game. And yeah, so this is probably my 4th favorite. So that's my 1969 Mustang GT. Let's see what else we have in here. Ah, Viper. So 2014 Viper GTS. Love this thing. It is insanely fast. Insanely fast. So this thing will beat the Koenigsegg. If anybody plays Need for Speed Heat, they know what Koenigsegg I'm talking about. This will beat it. I've beaten so many Koenigsegg's with this car. It beats it in top speed, acceleration, power. It just does everything that the Koenigsegg cannot do. So instead of spending 1.1 million on upgrading and buying the Koenigsegg, you can spend about half of that by buying a Viper. This thing is a monster. It is so fat, and it's loud. It is very loud. It sounds good. It is instant power if you supercharge it. If you turbo it, it is slower. If you supercharge it, it is way faster. I don't recommend you do that to every car, but I'm just saying. So yeah, this is another very fast car. And yes, this will beat the Koenigsegg. It'll keep up with the LaFerrari. It will, but it will not beat the LaFerrari. I've already tried. It was very close. I think the LaFerrari, we did one of the races up by the bridge, the 4 like squared ones, and I raced the LaFerrari, and he got 3 minutes and 11 seconds. I got 3 minutes and 11.9 seconds. He beat me by 0.9 seconds. It was such a close race. It was head-to-head the entire time. I was first, he was first, I was first, he was first, I was first, he was first. It was so close. But yeah, so very much recommend, I will like highly recommend that somebody, like anybody that's watching this video, will buy a Viper. Great car. You just need the right setup for it. The setup that I have for it is right here. Ultimate everything. So you need the Roots supercharger. The Screw supercharger does well as well, but the Roots is just, I feel, is way better. So the Roots is way better. Suspension track, Elite track tires, I feel like is the best. Drivetrain, clutch is Elite Plus. 6-speed, don't go 5-speed, it is terrible. And track differential for the RPMs. So that is that is what I need, or that is what I want everybody watching this video to do. Sorry, Matthew's just texting me to join. I'm gonna finish this video. So yeah, that is what I want everybody to do. Customize it as you want with the customizations, body, wrap, suspension, exhaust sound. Do whatever you want, but internally, like engine and just performance-wise, do my setup, please. It will help you. It'll gain you a lot of money. You will not lose a race, I guarantee you. Unless you're a terrible driver, which there are people in this game that are horrible at driving, but this car, you can drift this car. It'll handle well. It's instant power. It's quick. It's good at accelerating. It's just, even if I don't have NOS on it, but if you have NOS, use it in some stretches. But use this car, please. Do not buy the Koenigsegg. The Koenigsegg is the biggest ripoff. All right, let's see what else we have here. I think that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last one. Okay, so we're going to move on to the cars that are showing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. So, 2017 Nissan GT-R Premium. Now, if you've been watching this channel since day one, where my Need for Speed game first came out and I started streaming it, you will know that this has been here since I got the game. This was my first car that I've ever bought. I used that BMW until I couldn't anymore. I saved up for this GT-R for so long because I didn't buy anything else. I saved up for this GT-R, and then as soon as I bought the GT-R, I kicked everybody's ass because nobody was nobody knew what to do. It wasn't like this. It came as orange, and I upgraded internally, but I didn't have enough money to upgrade it externally, you know. But this has been my first car in this game ever. Like, I had no Lamborghinis, I had no other Nissan, I had nothing else. I bought this car first, after the BMW. So I had two cars. I had this and the BMW. So this is my ultimate IRL dream car. There is nothing more that I would give no, there is nothing else I would take other than this car. If I got offered, okay, I'm gonna sound crazy to some people, but if I got offered a Lamborghini Aventador, I would sell the Aventador and buy a GTR and build it the way I would like to build it. What you're seeing it as right now is what I want. Exactly. Bumpers, exhaust, taillights, wings, wide body, rims, headlights, taillights, hood, splitter, diffuser, everything is what I want. Color, that's the exact color I would want. That or purple. Purple would look so good. Okay, so this isn't the fastest car in the game, but I do have ultimate everything on it. Okay, I can engine swap it if I want, but I don't. It is a 500, okay, it came with a 562 horsepower twin turbo V6, and it was fast when I was racing. Okay, when I was racing at the beginning, and I still beat people with this car. There are some people with SVJs that I can beat them with this car. I'm not even kidding. Some of the drift races and some of the ones with the tight corners, this thing will eat them for lunch. I'm not even fucking with you. Matthew plays this game sometimes with me, and he just wants to get money to buy a car. They just see it on YouTube or something like that and customize it the way he wants. Anyway, aside from that, we raced this, and he has a Ferrari 458, which is his ultimate dream car, and I don't blame him. Ferrari 458s are sexy. Okay, if I was to buy a Ferrari, it would either be an F12 or 488 Pista. Those were my two Ferraris that I would want to buy. But aside from that, we're talking about Nissan. So with this car, I beat him sometimes in the 458, and we have a 458 right there behind us. But this car is just my ultimate favorite. There's nothing. Like, I love that sound. So anyways, this thing's on bags, I think. Yeah, it's on bags. But anyways, yeah, this is my ultimate dream car. So aside from that, we'll go next. We have a 2018 Aventador S, Lamborghini Aventador S. And again, every single car you see here is the way I'd want it in real life. So this is my 2018 Lamborghini Aventador S. There's nothing special about this car. I just put carbon fiber hood, splitter, tinted headlights, tinted taillights, a wing, and wheels. So there's nothing really special about this car. Oh, and I put an exhaust. But yeah, there's nothing really special about this car. It's rated a 394. It's pretty much, other than that, like, I've just done performance mods on it and whatever. So there's nothing special about this car. All right, so what do we have next? We have the 458, I think, right? Yep. Okay, so 2009 Ferrari 458. This is my nighttime car. My nighttime car. I use this in nighttime to level up and to get Ultimate Plus parts. It is a very fast car. It is a very fun car, and the reason why I don't have a 488 in this game is because I don't want a 488 in this game. 488s in this game handle horribly. I don't have the Pista unlocked. If I have the Pista unlocked, if I unlock the Pista, I will buy the Pista instantly. The only 488 in here is the normal Italia. But other than that, I will not buy it because it is a horrible, horrible, horrible handling car. I will not race it. It'll just sit in my garage, and I don't want that. If I have one of these cars, I am driving it. I will beat the shit out of it. I don't care. Anyways, Yeah, this is not a bone stock Ferrari. Again, Ultimate Plus parts, wide-bodied, with a GT3 wing on it. GT3 wide-body, GT3 wing mirrors. I didn't upgrade to the GT3 front bumper because it is the ugliest front bumper I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that is just ew. That horrible that bumper's horrible. Did the wing or did the wheels? I like the wheels. I did an exhaust, but it's not the most custom sounding. And again, I slammed it. So, other than that, all right. What do we have next? We have my R34 Nissan GTR, a man's ultimate dream car if you like JDMs. Again, I put a pearlescent or like a midnight purple, you could say, on this car, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. This car sounds amazing, and looks amazing at the same time. So, again, this is the second car I bought. And it went the BMW, the R35 GTR, and then it went the R34, and I've had this car since. So this car is never being sold out of my garage. If I had this car, I would drive it. I would never beat the fuck out of it, though. This car is worth way too much money. In real life, I don't think you'll be able to find one in good condition for less than $300,000. These cars are so rare. Most of them have to get imported from Japan. So they'll be right-hand drive. You have to get it legalized, and you have to get the import papers, which just costs so much money. You might be able to buy it for 120,000 Canadian. That's where I live, Canada. But after the whole process is done, you're looking at about 320,000 altogether. And that's if you know how to drive stick. None of them came automatic. They all came stick. They were all right-hand drive. So if you know how to drive stick, and you're used to shifting on the right-hand side, you're gonna be shifting on the left-hand side, and that's gonna be awkward as fuck. So, but yeah. So again, this is a car close to my heart. If I do have the chance to buy this car, I will. But I highly doubt it. I don't think I'll have that much money stowed away unless my YouTube career picks up, which hopefully it does. A lot of people are liking the videos that I'm putting out. So, but yeah, don't forget to subscribe, by the way, because it'll help the channel grow, and it'll be giving. That way, I'll be able to produce more content and better content for everybody. So now, my most expensive car that I have is my hypercar. This is a 2017 Pagani Huayra. Now, this car is just gorgeous. There's no other way to put it. It is the prettiest car I think I've ever seen. And there's just no other way to put it. It sounds good. It's got an AMG engine in it. It's got everything that I would want in this car. Carbon exterior. Great. It's fast. I don't know how many turbos are in this thing. I think it's 2. I think it's a twin turbo V8 or V6. I don't know. Actually, wait. I think I can check. It's a V12. Okay, it's a V12 made by AMG. That makes more sense. This thing has 1,123 horsepower. It is insane. It is a monster. This thing handles like crazy. If you have the money to buy it, don't buy any other hypercar other than this car. This car is insane. Or buy the LaFerrari. The LaFerrari handles just as well, but this one's faster. This is a fast car. But yeah, everything that I would want in a car is right there. There's no customizations that I can do to it other than headlights. There's front canards that I can put on there, but I took them off because Pagani headlights are just horrible looking. So I put these ones, or I just took them off in general. Splitter I changed because the Pagani one just looked horrible. The front bumper I didn't change. The other ones like that, horrible. Hood I didn't change because it's just, there's just no differences, so it'd be a waste of money. I did take off. You can change the mirrors, but I don't see why you would, because Pagani's mirrors are amazing. Never tint the taillights in this car because they look horrible. It looks like they're orange. Exhaust, the Pagani normal exhaust is that. I put titanium on. Take off the wing. I do not like the wing. I've never liked the wing, so I took it off. Didn't cost me any more money. So, and diffuser I changed as well because the Pagani one just looked horrible. So other than that, we'll move on. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of fucking text messages while I'm recording a video. Alright, so what do we got next? We got the RX-7. My favorite Mazda ever. So this is my ultimate Mazda. If I were to buy a Mazda, it'd be an RX-7. No ifs, ands, or buts. This is the way I'd want it. Or I'd want the Fast and Furious car. I would want the Fast and Furious headlights. You know, the one from Tokyo Drift? Yes, that is an RX-7. And it sounds and looks just, yeah. So, yes, that is an RX-7. That is the way I would want my car. The rims, like, if I can't get the Fast and Furious one, this is the way I'd want my car. Wide-bodied, rocket-bunnied. Everything is on this is just this way I'd want mine to be spec'd out. So everything like that. It's 400 plus. Everything is like this. Ultimate plus. I think I have on-road tires for this one. Yeah, I do. So I can drift and do whatever, you know. So we'll go here. Last one is my R32 GTR. My 1993 R32 GTR. Now, the rims are not the rims that I would want. Okay, I tried matching the rims that I would want so bad, and it's just not the ones that I want. The ones that I want are a 6-spoke, not a 7-spoke, and it's just not. It's not the rims that I'd want. But this is the color that I'd want it. This is the rim color I'd want it, and just the wing and taillights, headlights, everything like that. Just sounds good. I think the front headlights are tinted. No, they're not. I didn't tint them on this car because they looked horrible tinted. Oh. I didn't even know I could put those headlights on. Yeah, look, see, that's what they look like tinted. They look horrible. So, I didn't tint them. But anyway, that is my garage tour. I hope everybody liked it. I'm going to be buying more cars in the future, and I will update everything. I won't go through the same cars that I just did. I'll go through the new cars. And, yeah, I'll go through the new cars that I bought and everything like that so that you guys can see the new cars and give me your opinions on my cars. I like my cars. Give me a suggestion of a car you want to see. I'll review it and I'll upgrade it on a live stream so that you guys can join, and so that you can help me customize my car, or the car you want me, or the car you want to see me customize. So all in all, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button if you guys did like it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. It'll help me a lot, and it'll take 2 seconds. It's free, and it'll help the channel grow so that I can make better content. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.